Hello, I'm Emma from English. I've got a pronunciation lesson for you today, one that I think you'll find incredibly useful. I'm going to give you some tips that will help you to pronounce thousands of English words, words that end in TION. Now, I bet that you're already thinking of some examples of English words that end in TION, aren't you? There are so many. This part of the word is a suffix, a common ending in an English word. Now, words that end like this in English are almost always a noun. And the pronunciation of this syllable is always unstressed. It's always an unstressed syllable, which means it's really quick. Shun, shun. Yeah, TION is pronounced shun. If it was written like it's supposed to sound, it would be like this. Well, phonetically, it's sh, n. These are the phonetic symbols, the sounds, not the letters. Sh, an unvoiced consonant sound, the unstressed vowel sound, the schwa, and n, a voiced consonant sound. Now bring all of those sounds together and you get sh, n, shun, shun. It's really, really fast. In fact, often the schwa sound is absorbed into the consonant sounds. Because it's unstressed, we hardly hear it at all. So if you see it in a dictionary written like this, it means that the sound is absorbed into the consonant sounds around it. Sh, n, shm. Now these words are a special bonus for Spanish and Portuguese, and Italian and French and German and Dutch native speakers because there are patterns between words in your language and words in English, which means you instantly know the meaning of thousands of English words. The pronunciation rules that you learn in this lesson will help you to correctly pronounce all of these words in English. Okay, let's build up with some extra syllables to practice using this suffix within some bigger words. Okay, practice out loud with me. Caution, tradition, frustration, conversation, shun, shun. Now there are a couple of exceptions to this pronunciation rule. Just a couple, so don't worry. When the consonant sound s is the sound right before the TION, the pronunciation becomes chun instead of shun, ch instead of sh. Question, exhaustion, digestion. One of the wonderful patterns that exists in English is that you can attach TION to the end of many verbs to create a noun. It creates the noun that is the action of the verb. I mean, take a look at how many there are. And these are just a few. In an earlier lesson, I talked about the importance of word stress in spoken English. Using the correct word stress will help you to sound much more natural when you speak English. Like I said, the TION suffix is always unstressed. So which syllable should you stress? It's actually simple. It's the syllable before TION. The stress pattern is consistent throughout English pronunciation. The syllable before TION is the stressed syllable. Action, action. Caution, caution. Tradition, tradition. Frustration, frustration, connection, connection, donation, donation, repetition, repetition, inspiration, inspiration, construction, construction, invention, invention, infection, infection, description, description, collection, collection, interruption, interruption, population, population, celebration, celebration, innovation, innovation, transformation, transformation. It's consistent across all syllables. TION doesn't have to be the final suffix either. It can be followed by AL or ALLY. Traditional, traditionally. International, internationally. But the stress pattern is exactly the same, even now. The stress syllable is the one before TION. International, traditionally. Well, that's it for this lesson. I hope that this little pronunciation tip showed you just how easy it is to start practicing the correct pronunciation of all of these words. Remember that there are thousands of them in English. Make sure you subscribe and check out some of my other pronunciation lessons right here. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.